Hi Upload! Yesterday I took you through Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor's selection of upgrades and abilities. Today I'm going to show you how that all comes together in the game's epic combat system. Shadow of Mordor offers a wide range of awesome ways to take out your enemies. You can kill them quietly, or make them the victims of a happy accident, or just going carefree and hack away at a mob of orcs. With so many options and abilities, there's too much to cover in one clip, so I'll focus on the most essential tips to mastering combat. We'll start with the sword combat, which will be your go-to weapon across most battles. While it's tempting to just mash away at the X button, the sword play has a rhythm to it, which you'll need to get used to, especially when you fight the larger crowds of orcs. Timing your strikes to land critical hits is, well, critical, as it allows you to quickly build up your hit streak bonus, which is represented by those multipliers on the left hand side of the screen. Once those numbers turn red, you can then pull off a flashy execution move, which, unlike the regular ground execution, gives you a brief window of invincibility while you finish off your target. You should also make sure that you counter whenever the Y button prompt appears, as it will give you a short window to either find some breathing space if things get too hot, or stun an enemy, which will give you a chance to interrogate or pull off those executions I mentioned earlier. To switch things up, throw in some raid skills whenever possible, as they could be the difference between decimating your foes or getting beaten into the mud. This is where your bow comes in. While aiming, you're able to activate focus mode, which will briefly slow down time and allow you to take out multiple targets in quick succession. My advice here is to aim for the head, as doing so will earn you bonus XP, which is important if you want to gain more ability points. Your Wraith powers also allow you to mount beasts such as Caragors, those four-legged creatures you'll see trapped in cages dotted around the map. Once they're out, you can use your Wraith abilities to take control of them, using your beasts to maul your opponents. Remember that you can choose to release Caragors and leave them to prey on the nearby enemies, but make sure you don't get caught up in the carnage yourself. As your character is a ranger, stealth plays a huge role in the game's combat, whether you use it to take out a whole group of enemies silently or strategically weaken a regiment of orcs before you go in to pick off the rest. The obvious way to deal with your enemies using stealth is to execute kills from above, behind or even below, but there are some more creative ways to take out larger numbers of enemies without being detected. For example, spotted a group of orcs sitting merry by a campfire? Use the detonate wraith skill to cause a huge explosion from a distance. You may have stumbled across a captain and his regiment having a feast. Why not poison the grogs and watch the festivities come to a swift and deadly end? Those are just a couple of the methods I've found, but with so much choice, there's likely loads more to find, so if you come across any, then we'd love for you to share them with us. That's it for my Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor combat breakdown, but I'll be back tomorrow with some brand new coverage, so don't forget to add the official Upload gamer tag as a friend, or follow us on Twitter at Xbox Upload to keep up to date. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.